Who wrote that?
I mean, I say all that.
Jeez.
Disgruntled. This is just the reality of it. So women, you know, we're more educated now, and I think that we're furthering our education. So with that being said, we're going to hold off on the baby making. We're going to hold off until we get that great job, really career driven. And I don't think there's anything wrong with hoping that there's someone either on your level or higher than you.
So, okay.
Go ahead, love doctor.
All right. So before, right, it was okay when the man made more money to be the one to buy everything, to do, you know, treat you and all this other kind of stuff. And now that you make more money, you can't be that one, right? You can't be the one to pay for the meal, and because you're dating down.
I hate.
I'm going to be aggressive because nobody wants to hear this, because what you want me to say today is actually being a single mother is totally possible. It actually isn't. It was never meant to happen for the human race, number one. Number two, single biggest determiner of whether a mother is a good mother. What do you think it is? This is going to blow your mind when I tell you the answer. Whether they have a supportive partner. The major argument for good dads is actually, can the dad be there for the mom? Because it's like a direct chain is what we see. What you see is that if you've got a father figure, basically, who's supportive to the mother's energy goes towards the children. But the second that she doesn't have that supportive energy, she collapses, is what happens. And then the kids get starved. And we're not actually supposed to be living in a single family household, so it's supposed to be a lot more support towards mom than just dad. But I'm going with standard societal structure. You are a victim of a society that was never meant to work this way.
Welcome back to another video on MGTOW Voice. Today, we're diving into a critical issue that's been going on for far too long: the double standards pushed by so-called independent women. It's time to talk about how modern women love to shout about equality, but still expect men to shoulder all the responsibilities. It's a game they play, and let's be real, men are fed up with it.
If I have to think around you, you are not my man. Like, if I have to think about how anything in the day is going to go, if I have to plan the route we're going to take to get where we're going, if I have to be watching my own surroundings, you're not my man. Because my man, I can leave my brain at home. I'm not taking my brain with me when I'm with a man that I, am supposed to feel protected by. What the fuck? So if I'm out with you and I find myself having to think, oh my God, I need to watch our surroundings. Oh my God, he took the wrong exit. Oh my God. Ew, cringe, you're disgusting. I don't like you.
I don't care who a nigga with. Once I call that phone, drop everything. Craig's in trouble, bitch. Answer that phone, like.
Here's the truth. Modern women love claiming independence, but their actions speak otherwise. They want equality when it benefits them, but when it comes to the hard work and responsibilities, they're quick to revert to old-fashioned gender roles. They demand the same opportunities as men, yet expect men to foot the bill, handle the tough responsibilities, and do all the heavy lifting, literally and metaphorically. That's not equality, it's entitlement. And when men call them out on it, the outrage is real. The reality is that these women are creating a lopsided dynamic, where men are expected to provide financially, carry all the burdens, and keep everything running smoothly, while they bask in the glow of their so-called empowerment. But here's the kicker. Empowerment isn't about dodging the hard work. It's about sharing the load, not piling it all on men and then claiming the victory.
So after I cheated on my husband, I gave him a hall pass. But here's the reason why.
Yo, look at Buddy's face.
It's because I didn't want to take the responsibility of getting rid of all demons that I opened up my marriage to. And usually this is what people do when they
Look
cheat.
at Cuddy face. Look at bro face. Like, look, it's stupid as fuck. Listen, I don't know how, men and women, how y'all let people back into y'all life after they betray y'all. Friends, whether it's friends, family, relationship. Bro, just move the fuck on. Like, yes, I forgive you, but I'm gonna forgive you on to the next bitch. That's what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm not about to get back with you. I can never look at you the same. I got cheated on before, bro. And I looked at that bitch like, oh, but getting back, like, I still loved you, but getting back with you is insane. Like, I get the whole, oh, I don't want to start over shit. It's cool. I get it. Anybody hates starting over, but I'm not about to get back with you, though. At that point, we are starting over. Might as well do it single.
I'm currently in a position where I'm losing my apartment in Quebec, and if I don't find another place by the end of September, I'm going to be essentially homeless. I have nowhere else to go. Now, there's a few mistakes that I made in this process, and that's the reason that I'm sharing this video, because I don't want other people to make the same mistakes as I am and end up in the same position as I am. I can't be out in August. Like, that's way too fast. And her response to that was to send a threatening letter, threatening legal action if I don't agree to what she's propositioning. And I said, well, no, this is not what we agreed to. I can't do this. So she goes and gets a lawyer. And the lawyer sends me a very threatening letter saying that if I don't agree to what she wants, that they're going to go to the rental tribunal and they're going to have me evicted. And guess what their reason for having me evicted for? Non-payment of the full amount of rent. They obviously can't do this. I mean, there's no way that they can have me evicted based on this. Well, guess what? Yeah, they can. I went to see a lawyer and yeah, they can. And she advised me, look, enter into agreement with her, because otherwise, not only can she go to the regie, have you evicted for not paying the full amount of rent, but she can also request back pay for all of the rent that you didn't pay.
Here's the problem. Modern women love to claim independence, but their actions scream the opposite. They want equality when it benefits them, but when it's time to handle the hard work and responsibilities, they revert right back to old-fashioned gender roles. They demand the same opportunities as men, yet expect men to be emotionally available, financially stable, and physically strong, all at once, while they pick and choose which parts of equality they want to participate in. That's not equality, it's entitlement. And when men call them out, the outrage is real. The truth is, men are being suffocated by this double standard. They're expected to provide, protect, and be the rock in every situation, while women sit back and take what suits them. Men are carrying all the burdens, financially, emotionally, and physically, while women claim empowerment without having to do the heavy lifting. But here's the reality. You can't have it both ways. If you want equality, you need to share the load. You can't demand the benefits of it without putting in the work.
So, I'm about to walk down the aisle, and I'm just thinking, if he's crying, there's a chance I get the ick. But if he's not crying, I'm gonna be like, why aren't you crying? It's the happiest day of your life. My boyfriend dumped me yesterday.
Damn, that sucks for you. Listen, did you know that after Pearl Harbor, Seattle's Boeing aircraft manufacturing plant was camouflaged as an entire suburb to prevent airstrikes? Now you do.
Attention, if you have more than 3 baby daddies, please don't vote. Chances are you're going to pick the wrong man again. Thank you.
That's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
What do you think about the men who choose to remain bachelors?
It's funny because I probably have that mindset this day and age. I just turned 44 today. Today is my birthday. But when I was in my early 20s, I thought about marriage and settling down. But now it's like the bachelor life is better. You know, people out here getting married and getting divorced a couple months later. So until you find true love and happiness, there's nothing wrong with being a bachelor.
If you've got a little black book of 3, 4, 5, 6 women that you can call, take care of everything you need on that Friday. Maybe you have one that dresses up nice and comes to the company picnic with you. Maybe you've got one that's just down and dirty and shows up in a high heels and a trench coat. Why would you give that up for marriage when you're going to get divorced? She's going to take the kids. She's going to take your money. And she's going to destroy you. There is no net benefit today for men to get married.
We're getting divorced tonight. Call a lawyer.
Bye, bitch! Spoiler, it's because he was ambivalent about rice. Here's how it starts.
Do you want rice with your tacos or just tacos?
And here's how it ends.
Okay, well, thank you so much for finally answering the fucking question.
Poe's law basically means when you can't tell if something is a joke or not on the internet because everyone is crazy. But she did turn off her comments, so here's how it goes in order.
Do you want rice with your tacos?
Do you want beef rice?
I'm asking you if you want rice.
No, that's okay.
Asking you if you want rice.
No, that's okay.
Be so for real right now.
I don't mind rice, but if you haven't made it and you don't want it, don't bother making it.
You're so passive.
Passive?
You never answer a question, yeah or no.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
Do you want rice? Yes or no?
If the question you're asking me is also for you.
No, it's not! Do you want rice? No. Yes or no?
No.
No, you don't want rice.
You're not listening. It's not registering, okay?
No, I don't want rice.
Okay, well, thank you so much for finally answering the fucking question. We're getting divorced.
She posted this on her own account to try to dunk on her husband. And this is what he did wrong. He forgot this. It was never about rice. It was about, can I make you upset? This is, you're gaslighting me. And this is, Okay, I will gaslight you from a different room then. Thanks for the rice.
Take something as simple as filling up the car's gas tank. How many modern women completely avoid this small task, expecting their husbands or boyfriends to handle it? It's a perfect example of how their so-called independence vanishes the moment responsibilities are involved. They want the benefits of having someone else take care of things while loudly proclaiming they're strong and independent. It's pure hypocrisy. So where does this leave men? They're starting to check out. They're tired of being the only ones expected to carry the entire load. Modern women need to understand that for a relationship to truly thrive, it's about shared responsibilities and mutual respect, not one person doing all the work while the other sits back, enjoying the perks of self-declared empowerment. And here's the kicker. This isn't just unfair, it's unsustainable. Men are walking away from these relationships because the emotional and psychological toll of constantly being expected to do everything while receiving little in return is just too much. These modern women are so wrapped up in their own entitlement that they don't realize they're pushing men further away. At the end of the day, if you want a healthy, balanced relationship, the double standard has to go. You can't scream for equality while expecting men to handle all the heavy lifting. It's time to call out the hypocrisy and put an end to it, because relationships built on entitlement and uneven expectations are destined to fail. If you're tired of this double standard, hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like and share it to help us grow. We're all about raising awareness and getting these important conversations out there. Your support makes a difference.